This is how you program the E92 programmable thermostat for underfloor heating. First of all, we need to turn the thermostat on using the bottom right hand button here. Now the thermostat is on, the first task is to set the correct time. We do this by pressing the clock button, which is the middle emblem on the right hand side. You'll need to hold your finger on this button for 4 to 5 seconds. Then the minutes will start to flash. We need to set the time to 4:50. So we do this by pressing the up button, which will move the numbers till it gets to 50. Now we need to set the hours. So we press the clock again and it goes to the hours, and again we press the up button to get it to the correct time. Now we need to set the correct day. As it's Tuesday, it will be number 2. Using the arrow again, we select the correct day. Now we just press the clock button and the time is set. This is how you program the settings for the E92 thermostat. First of all, we need to turn the thermostat off using the bottom right hand button. We now need to hold the top right hand button, the menu button, and the on off button at the same time. Now this screen will come up, which is your first screen, which allows you to calibrate the temperature. Normally this is spot on, so we can move to the next screen, screen number 2. You do this by pressing the top right hand button, again the menu button. This allows you to set the thermostat to read the temperature in the way that's correct for your underfloor heating system. If you're just using the system to warm the tiles, you press the up or down arrow till it says OUR. This means the sensor will only read the temperature of your floor. If you're using this as a standalone heating system without any radiators, you would press the top arrow till it says ALL, all. This means it will read the temperature of the floor and the air. If you just want it to read the temperature of the air on its own, you press the top arrow again and it will say in. The next screen setting is how you set the maximum the underfloor heating will get to, the temperature will get to. It's set at 35 degrees. If you're using this with a wooden floor finish, you would reduce this to 27 degrees maximum. Screen 3 we can ignore. Screen 4 allows you to turn it on if you would like it to come on half an hour before you set the time you wish to use the underfloor heating, allowing it to get to the correct temperature. In this case we're going to do that. So it now says on. The next screen allows you to set the amount of days you'd like the heating to come on for. You can either have all 7 days the same, or by pressing the top arrow, you can have 5 plus 2 if you want different times for the weekend, 6 plus 1, so you can have all the times the same but a different temperature on the Sunday. But today we're going to have it on all 7 days. The next screen, again, screen 7, we can ignore, and screen 8, and screen 9, and screen 10. Now we're back to screen 1 again. We can press the on-off button at the bottom right hand side to come out of this particular program. Let's turn the thermostat back on. And the next task to do is set the times you want the underfloor heating to come on, the temperature you want it to be, and the times you want it to go off. This thermostat has 6 time settings each day, so you can set it for breakfast, lunchtime, and evening. We do this by pressing the top right hand button, the menu button. Again, you're going to have to hold your finger on this. This is your first setting for the day. It's automatically set at 6 in the morning, but you can change these time settings again by pressing the top or down arrows. In this instance, we're going to have the underfloor heating coming on at 6:30 in the morning. So we just set the time to 6:30 and then we press the top right hand button again, and it gets to the temperature that your underfloor heating will get to. We want the underfloor heating to be at 23 degrees, so we're going to set the temperature to 23 degrees and then press the menu button again. This is the time your underfloor heating will go off at breakfast. It's set automatically at 8 o'clock, but we're going to change that to 8:30. Use the down buttons as well as the up to get to the correct time. Once we've done that, we press the menu button again. This is an off temperature, a setback temperature, and it's set by default to 15 degrees. If you want to feel some sort of temperature in the floor, you can alter this upwards. By pressing the menu button again, we're going to the lunchtime settings. These are set by default to be off at lunchtime, but if you want it on, you can set the time that you want it to come on. For this example, we're going to set it for midday. Press the menu button after we've set the time. As I said, it's on default at 15 degrees, which is an off temperature, but we're going to set it again to 23 degrees. Again, we press the menu button, and this is the time it's going to go off. We're going to have ours go off at 1400 hours. By holding your finger on the button, the numbers will move quicker. Again, press the menu button, and that is the automatic setback temperature, 15 degrees. We press the menu again, and this is the time it's going to come on for the evening. It's set to come on at 1700 hours, which is 5 o'clock. So we're going to set that, we're going to keep that the same, but we're going to move the temperature up to 23.5 degrees for the evening. Press the menu button again, and this is the time your underfloor heating is set to go off. We want ours to go off at 10:30, so we're going to press the top right hand button and set it to 10:30. Press the menu button again, and that's the setback temperature, which is the off temperature for during the night. If you use your bathroom or kitchen or conservatory during the night and you want it set a bit higher, just set it to 18, 19, 20 degrees to take the chill out of the floor. To come out of the program, we just press the on-off button, and now your E92 programmable thermostat is all set.